You ready? Today's video is about believing in yourself. Yes, now I really want you to believe in yourself. Why? So the world can become a better place, that's why. Because if there's more people who believe in themselves, the world will become a better place. More positive, less negative, less instability, less conflict, more appreciation for each other. Okay, if you believe that you have achieved already and your fear will disappear, rewire your brain, reinvent yourself, reprogram yourself. Don't settle for less. How about we settle for more for once? How about we start doing things that help us to feel better, to get better, to live better, to live healthier, to have a longer life? Negative behaviours, let's get rid of them. Okay? What's the point? What's the point in working all week to go out at the weekend and splurge 300 quid, $300 on drinks and alcohol, alright? Let's achieve something. Let's do something. What do you want out of life? Do you want more? Or do you want less? That's my question for you. Go to the comments, tell me what you want. I will reply. I appreciate all the help. This is a small channel. Help me build this channel. Alright? And I'll help you. But if you want something, you have to believe you have achieved it already, and your fear will disappear. You've got to rewire yourself. You've got to reinvent yourself. I went to a Van Gogh exhibition a few months ago. It was in Edinburgh, in Scotland. And it's an interactive exhibition. It was beautifully done. I knew something about Van Gogh before. My girlfriend knew more, and she loved his work for a long time. And I feel like I didn't know too much about Van Gogh as an artist. I knew of some of his work. I didn't know too much about him. And I learned a lot more. And I realised, be more Van Gogh. Why? Because in approximately 10 years, he produced a new piece of art every 1 to 2 days. Think about that. Think about that. A new piece of art. A painting. Every 2 days. A piece of art every 1 to 2 days. That is incredibly prolific for, 10 years. Let's just think about that. So if we do one every 2 days, alright, so that's 365 days in a year, okay, so let's just call it, divide that by 2, so just call it 180 times 10, 1800, about 2,000 works of art, approximately, over 10 years, and a lot of it's lost to time, and a lot of his great work we have, thankfully we have it, and he didn't get to see his success, he didn't get to see that, we've got interactive exhibitions about him, he didn't get to see how much his work was appreciated. He had mental health problems. But still, in the face of adversity, in the face of poverty and hunger, he still pushed himself to get stuff done. Because he knew that that was his calling. That inspired me. And I hope it can inspire a lot of people. Be more Van Gogh. Do more, not less. Don't look for the easy way out. Do the hard thing. For me, putting on this camera was hard. A little while ago. It was hard to get motivation, to sum it up. Motivation is here whenever we want it. We just have to call it and it will come. Alright? Once you start to do something, then you feel better. I just want to help, and I want people to help me. And I want to help you. And I want people to help me, and I'll help you. This is a reciprocal thing here. Okay? Tell me what you want to see. Comment on my videos. Help me out. Believe you have achieved already. Whatever you want to chase. Whatever you want from life. Do you want to be the world's best accountant? Do you want to be the world's best doctor, lawyer, astronaut, physicist, actor, model, singer, basketball player, football player, whatever it is? Go after your dream. Go after it. Put time into it. And the process of doing will reward you immensely, regardless if it's money or success in that way that you're looking for. The process of doing will replenish you and fill you up like nothing else. And if you're working a job that you don't like and you're putting off going after what you want, listen, we live once. Let's go out in a blazing streak of glory, okay? We live once, let's go after it. Wake up every day energized and infused, ready to go. What can I do? Yeah, it's hard. We've got families to look after. We've got friends to look after. We've got ourselves to look after. We've got our spouses to look after. We've got life to live. But if we can just carve out like a section of the day, 1 hour slot here, 2 hours there, 3 hours here, 4 hours there, 6 hours, more if you can, less if you can, okay? But even if we just start putting an hour towards our ambition or goal every day, think of how much that will add up. The great Kobe Bryant, the late great Kobe Bryant talked about this. He said, you know, if he was working out from 10 a.m. till 12 and I'm coming back for a practice at night like the rest of the players, that's twice in a day. But if he got to the gym at 4 a.m. and got working, shooting and lifting weights and sprinting, working on his game, as a basketball player, if you don't know who he is, look him up. He's one of the greatest players. He was one of the greatest players to ever play. Unfortunately, he died a couple of years ago. But basically he said, if there's time in the morning for him at workout, he'll do that. Then he'll spend some time with his family. Then he'll come back and work in the afternoon, and then he'll come back and practice at night. And compared to his peers may be only training twice a day. He was able to do 3 sessions a day of 2 to 3 hours training. So of course, the separation he created after 1 year might be like that. After 2 years would be like that. After 5 years would be like this. After 10 years, if this is his competition and he's over here, you're not going to catch him. All right? And how did he do that? Because he found time, he found pockets of time to utilize every day. And he was already busy, but he needed to squeeze more time out of it. So whatever you're doing, there is more time. There is always time. We procrastinate. We look at our phones. We look at social media. It's a lot. It's a lot. We look at our phones and waste time a lot. But when it comes to learning and growing and growth and development, you've got to go after it. So with that, I leave you. Believe you have achieved already. See yourself. Visualize yourself. Now do the work. 1 hour a day. Just 1 hour. And things can change. And you'll see the difference in a year. In 2 years. Your life will look completely different. Completely. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the subscribe button. I would love it if you did that. And click like and comment and all that good stuff for a YouTube algorithm. See you later.